So if you're an entrepreneur, kind of overachiever, which want to achieve everything, do everything at the same time and so on, you probably struggle with the same thing I have. And that I've been struggling for a while, and I kind of found some solution. You may have what is called a high functioning anxiety. And so it's not very healthy, that doesn't help, because you don't even realize, but you have high anxiety all the time. And so what really changed a lot of things in my life is understanding how I can actually get the things I need to get done while being stress-free, getting away from this constant flow of anxiety. Even though that's high functioning, and that's the definition of high functioning anxiety, that even though you have anxiety, you're not like everyone else. You're not like people that when they have anxiety, they are freezing, they are paralyzed. No, it's the opposite. With your high functioning anxiety, you can achieve things, you can get things done. But this is at a very big cost. The cost of well-being, of feeling good about yourself and so on, and feeling that there is this restless state where this is never going to end. And so I really want to try to help you find your own way here, and find a way for you to be able to get those things done, because the idea is not to get less productive. We want to get things done. That's who we are. And overachiever, we just want to get a lot of things done. But I found that there is a better way than just stressing all the time. See, in the past, I was thinking that work equals stress. And the more I want to work, the more I need to stress myself. But over time, I realized that's just not the case. You don't have to be stressed when you're working. Of course, being excited, having a lot of energy into your work, being passionate about your work is a different story. But you don't have to associate stress with work. And so the main issue that we face as overachiever is the idea that, okay, we want to achieve a lot of things and we want to achieve them fast. And so what I found is, if you focus only on one, you will still have the anxiety of not moving on faster with others. And on the other hand, if you kind of try to do everything at the same time, you really build a frustration within yourself of things are not moving fast enough. And so what I found, that honestly, that's difficult to entirely remove this anxiety since it's so ingrained in you, but you can really mitigate it a lot. So there is both balance of time boxing and periodization. The idea is simple. You want first to have a core idea of the different things, 3 to 5. Let's try not to go beyond that. That's already a lot. 3 to 5 things that you want to move forward with. And then you will build different type of schedule. Each schedule should have time box, which means you should have time to work on everything all the time. So that way you're making progress on everything all the time. But here's the deal. That's why I want you to make multiple schedules. The idea of multiple schedule is sometimes you will put more emphasis into something rather than other things. That way you build your, for instance, I'm going to take the example of me because that may probably help you with your own case. So for instance, me, I need to train for golf, go to the gym, make content, and build my business. And run, because I have an Airbnb business as well that I'm running. So I need to keep track of that. And yeah, probably something else that I'm forgetting. Anyway, I have a lot of things going on. But so the way I do it is, first of all, I have my schedule where I have everything planned out, and I know I have a time I have room to do everything. That's the first thing. I know I will move forward on everything. But there is time where I need to push through a little faster with one or the other, depending on the priority. For instance, over the last 2 months, the priority was more on my training rather than on my business. And so I allocated about 5 hours a day of either training to the gym or training in golf. But here I'm going on holidays. That's why we are making those videos here and not at home. But after the holidays, I need to move forward my business because I've reached the goal I wanted to achieve with the training and so on. I still have a lot of goals going on, but the priority now is the business. And so what I'm going to do is, instead of training 2 times a day, I'm going to be training only 1 at the end of the day. So I have actually a big block of 5 to 6 hours to only work on my business, and trying to make content creation at the very beginning and at the very end of my day. That way I kind of have everything, but I have big chunk dedicated for that. And I think I'm going to focus on it for 1 or even maybe, not 1, at least 2 to 3 months. I'm going to focus mainly on business side while leaving the other kind of in maintenance. I'm not going to try to push too much to get faster or better result, but I'm going to keep moving forward on the other. And so honestly, that's the first thing that really helped me kind of reduce the anxiety level, knowing that, okay, I have these time blocks, and during these time blocks, I'm thinking only about that. And also, I'm not building the anxiety of not moving forward on other things, because I know I have a block for everything. And the idea of periodization, because the issue, if you have a strict block and they don't change over time, you will build anxiety and frustration because you will know that you need to move forward faster on one area than the other. And so you will have this anxiety ramping up in your body of, but if I do more of that, the other will suffer, and so on. So having multiple schedule and making prioritizing differently depending on the most important thing you have to do at the moment is also a big step forward. And they want to see a final that make a massive difference. And I don't know if that's the case for you, but for me, it just did, which is being aligned with your chronotype. Your chronotype is simply your ability, not your ability, your DNA, your tendency that is ingrained in your DNA of either going to sleep late and wake up late, or going to sleep early and wake up early. And that's really, for me, made a tremendous difference, because I'm kind of a night owl. So night owl is, when in chronotype, is more people like they are going to bed very late and waking up quite late. And so if this is you, because if that's not you, and you're more the kind of waking up early or just normal human being that doesn't really wake up too early and doesn't go to bed really late, for you that's okay. Just don't. The only thing that I would say to you, if you're just a normal human being and you don't feel the need to wake up very early and to go to bed very late, don't give in to the hustle culture of wake up early. Don't. Just stay where you are. Be comfortable with your own skin. Then you have the other people. That's why I will not talk that much about you, because if your tendency is to wake up early and to go to bed early, well, listen to the to the hustle culture and you'll probably be fine. But the ones that I really want to help, because that's kind of my case, is the ones that are actually kind of night owls. Because everybody tells you that you should not go to bed late and you should not wake up late. Well, who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck about that? Honestly, because doesn't matter if you're going to bed early and wake up early, or if you are going to bed late and you wake up late. At the end of the day, a day is 24 hours. You need 8 hours of sleep, and you cannot that's just it. So it doesn't matter if you wake up at 5 a.m. or 10 a.m. People, I don't understand this talk. Just wake up when you want, when you feel that this is the best for you, this is your natural rhythm. And when you're aligned with your natural rhythm, you have a tremendous amount of stress that is dropping. Because me, that was really that, is the fact that I was misaligned with my natural state of waking up very early, waking up late and going to bed late. When I was in corporate job and so on, I had to wake up early. And so that was really draining my body, but not because I'm weak, not because that's something I can't handle. It's just that it's not natural. And I tried everything. I tried absolutely every waking hour possible, from 2 a.m. All the way up to actually 11 a.m. if you want. Yeah, after I tried it, and for a very long time, and so I have absolutely no issue to wake up early if I need to. But the question is, at what cost? Because over time, since this is not my natural circadian rhythm, I'm building up stress, dead sleep, and this is very tiring. And then, because you are getting tired, you have a lack of sleep and so on, and this is not your natural rhythm, you will feel tired all the time. And if you feel tired all the time, you will not be productive. And since I completely gave up on just trying to wake up early and just follow my own natural tendency, what happened is, of course, I had a little bit of adaptation at some point, but eventually, without doing anything, my body found its own rhythm. And now I know that my rhythm is 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. 1 a.m. to 10 a.m. That's it. And if I do that day after day, since I've been doing that, I never felt tired ever. And I can sleep 5 hours in the day, 5 hours during the night, and I feel completely fine, which is mind-boggling to me, because in the past, when I was actually forcing myself to wake up early and so on, I was at a place in my life where I needed between 10 to 12 hours of sleep per day. Understand that? And so that's also something that is that make a massive difference. I cannot overstate how important that is, to understand what your chronotype is and don't force it. Be aligned with yourself. So yeah, there is probably other things that at the moment I don't really think about it, because to be honest, I'm making those videos completely on top of my mind here. I'm kind of, as you see, there is a big traffic jam to go to the mountain because I'm going skiing. And so yeah, I kind of have a little bit of time to chit chat here. So I'm going to make quite a few videos like this, and we'll see how it goes. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.